All right, here's what we're going to do, folks. We are going to, or what we have done just recently, is we went ahead inside here and we added a contact called Kaiser Sose. Did this right here with a 201. So that now when we come over here and do a get contact, we actually have now a contact in here called Kaiser Sose with this email address. In Adel Vance's email inbox, Adel, right? Adel, we have this email from Kaiser Sose. So we're going to ask, we're going to create a prompt that says, do I have a contact in my contact named Kaiser? If so, look in my inbox to see if I have any email from him, and then craft a response from that. I've not tested this yet, but we're going to see if that works. So let's go ahead now and save this because that's new and do a .NET run and device code auth. This one, and boom, and boom, next, and boom, next, and boom, next, next, and click this, and it says we've signed in. And now we can see that prompt. Let's see what comes back. Taking a sweet time. And it says, currently experiencing still some issues, but let's see. Sometimes I don't trust that because it's looking for a 202 and I'm not sure if that's the case. So let's see. If we get nothing here, then we know it didn't work. But we can certainly check inside here in the sent items. 59. That's now. So Adel Vance did send out something right here. Sent out 2 actually. Look at that for some reason. And he sent it here. So we need to go check again because this is today and it is 9 p.m. here, as you can see. So let's come back over to here. Maybe it just hasn't been there yet. Is this Kaiser? No, that's not Kaiser. So come over here and go to Kaiser. And look at that. We have emails. So what has happened here today is that, and why did it send 2 though? That I need to make sure that my logic is fine. But what we have here today, and oh, is it the same thing? Prep for meeting with Kobayashi. Yeah, same thing. Actually, it looks like a reply to the email because it says re. So it looked like it looked at the email and did a reply to it. What does the entire message say? Best your name. We can see that there is some things that you need to fix up on that. But, not a big deal. We literally were able inside this prompt to basically go and look, and we got to figure out why it's giving us this. And I think it's because it's looking for a 202 response because that's what, that is what I believe this send mail requires. I think this send mail, where we at? Post. No, down here. I think the send mail requires a 202 response and it may not be seeing it. So that's just something to look for, but we can definitely see that this works. So this is quite a milestone because what we have here now, and yeah, it's kind of a friction because we're still playing with stuff. However, just to recap, and I did a video yesterday where we're just doing gets, but here you're seeing a post. You're seeing roughly the same kind of concept because I didn't tell it the email address. I said, look in my contacts for Kaiser, which means it did the contacts plugin, found Kaiser out of 2, mind you, because we have Kaiser and we have the other one. Then it looked in my inbox and found an email from Kaiser, which, if you recall, is actually asking about prepping for a meeting for Kobayashi. Oh, sorry, that's sent items. Which was done on Thursday, mind you, and said, prep for a meeting with Kobayashi. We need to send a proposal and get it ready. And now, if I go to send items, we can actually see it's saying prep for meeting for Kobayashi. Thank you for your email. I'll ensure the proposal is ready as requested. It understood that there was an email about a proposal and responded to it. So this, how much would you trust the LLM to reason over and figure that out? That's kind of squishy. You have to figure that out. But here, I could literally have this running all the time and have it as a job that looks in my contacts or looks somewhere coming from some type of other system and saying, hey, look for the person's name, look for their email address, or even their name, because I just said here, and then go over and see if they sent me any emails. Go check in my contract system, go check in my ERP system, go check in my enterprise content management system, find out all of the things that's necessary to respond to this email and send that response. And basically it does it. So I think this is fundamental. I will say that, again, this is art of the possible. This is something that is proof of concept. I have a bigger vision for this in terms of having this work here, but also work in other spaces, frictionless, something to come, something I'm not going to talk about right now. But this is just laying the groundwork of that in terms of just what can be done with a little bit of friction. We're not, pulling data out. We're literally looking just in time to figure that out. We're also, using the authentication schemes of Microsoft Graph to do that. So you can actually see how this is, what I was doing last week is building on top of each other, And now we're here doing more than just gets. We're doing posts now, and we're doing posts based on a get, and we're doing it in one prompt, calling multiple endpoints. Hopefully you found that useful. Thanks very much for watching.